In an essay written nearly 4 decades ago, Carol Guardo noted that the majority of our existing curricula are designed for imaginary students, arguing that an essential part of effective teaching is taking into account who the students are. Guardo acknowledges both the necessity of having an imaginary student in mind when designing courses and the likelihood that those imaginary students bear little resemblance to the actual students who walk into the classroom on the first day of the semester. Simply put, when most faculty put together course syllabi, majors, or general curricula, they are designing all of these educational experiences for a particular kind of student. My thesis is that this student rarely conforms to the reality that professors encounter in their classrooms, laboratories, and studios on a daily basis. Who is the imaginary student that you design your courses for? I'd argue that, for too many of us, our imaginary students tend to be a lot like the students who have long populated our elite institutions: white, male, financially comfortable, able-bodied, and well-educated by the K-12 system. This student can devote himself full-time to his studies because he doesn't have to keep a job to help pay his tuition. He has plenty of time and space to do the work you assign because he lives alone or with another college student and doesn't have to look after a sibling or an ailing parent. It is fair to expect that he will almost always come to class and be ready to participate because he doesn't suffer from a disabling ailment, either mental or physical. The imaginary student is comfortable within the classroom, having had nothing but positive experiences in classrooms for much of his life. His level of preparation corresponds roughly with that of most of his professors when they entered college. A good high school has given him the knowledge and skills necessary to hit the ground running in college. Outside the classroom, the imaginary student feels that he belongs. He's already met many wonderful, like-minded people with backgrounds just like his. The prospect of competition with other students, for grades or for a place in the workforce, doesn't daunt him, experienced as he is in the winning of competitions. When he struggles with a class, or perhaps with fitting in his many extracurricular activities, he can call his parents, who themselves graduated from college, or some other members of his network of friends and family. He can study at the library until late at night, safe in the knowledge that he can walk home after dark without fear of assault. Of course, he doesn't really need the library for a study space. He's got plenty of space at home, or to have the required books. He can just buy them. Most of those required books were written by people who look a lot like him, with similar backgrounds, and make use of examples pulled from a culture he shares. You can see, I'm sure, how dangerous these assumptions can be. You're probably already thinking of many examples of students you've had who lack most or even all of the aforementioned privileges. But our pedagogy, from our syllabi to our assignments to our lectures, keeps this imaginary student in mind and exacts real penalties from the student who lacks any of these qualities.